Okay, so here is what I was going to present. This picture was taken October 2010, about 4.5 months before everything happened. Um, Obviously, I weighed a lot more weight, but my eyes were dead. I mean, I felt dead inside. I was in pain all the time. I couldn't handle things. I was paranoid. I was scared. I was on medications I shouldn't have been on. Had a thyroid problem. Had never been diagnosed. Nobody knew about it to fix it. A lot of meds I shouldn't have been on. But that was me before. This is me with Grandma, the first visit I got to go to Chickasha. And the reason I'm showing these is because I want to point out that a big part of what's helped me, other than going off of all these medications, has been being able to see my family and being around my family. And my family's more than just my blood. My friends are family. But I want you to look at my eyes. Complete and total difference from that. So, that was the first trip, to Chickasha after everything. After I was at OFC, it was to go see Mom's grave. We went to the park. We had a picnic lunch. Linda and Richard were there. Kyle left high school early that day. He was graduating that week. Teresa came with Anna, so I was around a kid. Nothing happened. I think she chased the ducks. Anyway, perfectly fine, wonderful visits. Therapeutic, above all therapeutic. Okay, this, which it's smaller. I had to pull it off of Facebook. That is me and Connor. It's the first time I met him. I love that little boy. I've seen him. He was 10 months old here. Seen him since he's 10 months old. He's 3 now. I've been a part of his life and what I could be. I adore him. He is... he calls me Bunga. Try to get him to call me Becca. I think Angela's got him to call me Becca. But he started with Munga, which he called his grandma's Munga. And he ended up doing it, combining Becca and Munga to Bunga. So, anyway, but again, it's part of my family. This was therapeutic. This was the first time I met him at Grandma's house, right before Christmas. She'd gotten put on hospice. There we are again. And see, there's my eyes. See how much better, how much life is in them? Plus, look how much weight I lost. This was the visit. It's July after that. I basically went about every 6-7 months. Saw Grandma because she kept getting progressively worse, as you can see. But again, look at my face. Look at my eyes. Look at the happiness being around my family. And look at the goofy smile. I think this is like the only picture of her with the silly face I've got. Well, I think I have one of her from the 40s with her sticking her tongue out. But that's about it. But I love these visits. They were therapeutic. Got to see my sister again. And there's Connor. Connor and Bella. Again, children were there. Not one thing happens. I'm not a danger to them. We had fun. Took a bunch of selfies. Angela took these pictures, actually. I love that little boy. I really do. He's 1.5 here. Okay, now. I don't have pictures of the other visit because, Grandma got really bad. And then it was the funeral. And I really was not in the mood to take pictures at a funeral for my grandmother. But this is the first picture this one of the first selfies I took here when I came here. Still had hope. Look at my eyes again. the migraines weren't out of control yet. I was dealing with the BS with the whole diet thing. They were halfway cooperating. So that's that. Now we come to my visit to Chickasha. I got to be a tourist for the first time ever at the Festival of Lights. I've been going since I was like 10. And this is the first time I ever got to be a tourist and not be living there and go. So, yeah, that's me on the bridge. Angela took that picture. This is me and Evelyn. This is Curtis's daughter, one of Curtis's daughters. She wanted to take a selfie. Put it on Facebook. So we did. And I stayed with Curtis and Tamara. Stayed Evelyn there. Katie came and visited later. Again, nothing happened. We had fun. I think me and Evelyn played Lego Harry Potter. We watched Star Wars. We had fun. I mean, there was nothing happened. I'm not a danger again, but supervised. You know, of course Curtis was there. Tamara was there. It's me and Katie. That's Curtis's other daughter. And she was at her grandfather's for Christmas. I think it's like the last day or two that I was there. Again, nothing happened. She's 15. Evelyn is 12. And there's me and Connor. And at this point, he was 2.5. He was almost 3. And this is when he started calling me Bunga. I had to have my hair back and put that hair wrap thing on it because he kept trying to climb my hair like I was Rapunzel. So, and that's me and Piper. That's the whole reason I wanted to go, because I wanted to meet her. Because she was born in August. She had surgery on a cleft lip in December 18th. I went December 23rd, I believe, if I remember correctly. Again, nothing happened. We were in Walmart. We were out in public. My sister was always there. I never was left alone with the children to where anything could have happened. That's the day I left, I think December 30th, and came back here. Me and Piper. There's me with Piper and Connor. I love these kids. I never would hurt them. I never intended for what happened to happen 5 years ago. I would never hurt anybody. There's not a violent bone in my body. And I love these kids. I miss them. I miss my kids. I miss everybody. But if you can look at this, you can look at this picture and see harm and not see love and want to punish me and take this away from me. Punish me for going. I've got to ask you why. I'm supposed to be having a therapeutic environment. This is therapeutic. Seeing my family is therapeutic. This helps me. Without this, what is there here? What is there for this? What am I putting up with this diet thing? This is the last time I saw those kids. That was January. That was a couple weeks after I came back from Chickasha. Still not mad. Not lonely looking, not depressed, not nothing. No, my eyes didn't have that gone look. This is when I had the abscess. I was on antibiotics 5 times in 2 months. Now, look right here. Look at the swelling. I had the abscess was right here. This is the swelling that was in my jaw. I could barely talk. I could barely eat. There's a closer up picture of it. This is another day with it. It was over a week. Yes, I missed. I was in pain. Would you not have missed work and stuff being in that much pain? Because that is the abscess right there. That is what caused all that pain. And that is what the dentist did. He had to put a drain plug in the abscess. Now, you tell me that missing 4 days, 3 or 4 days, was not warranted here. You tell me that when I have sinus infection that turns into pharyngitis where I can't even swallow, Missing is not warranted. You tell me that having migraines so bad that I can't stand the light or the noise, you tell me missing then is not warranted. Under the Americans with Disabilities Act, migraines are a protected disease. Counting my absences against me when I have migraines, that's violations of American Disabilities Act. But I mean, what should I expect out of this place? They violate the federal postal laws. They violate everything. I mean, they violate civil rights. So really, what should I expect? Maybe they shouldn't lie. Maybe they shouldn't commit perjury and lie and claim that I sporadically go to group when all I'm missing for is illness. This was my trip to Heavener. I walked. It's 6 miles. I walked so I could go to the library. I was maybe going to go to the Runestone. Didn't end up going. I ended up going with some friends later. But I walked there. I walked back. At OFC, I walked an average of 12 to 15 miles on the weekends. It's about what I did on this trip. 6 miles there, 6 miles back. Completely fine, completely hydrated, had fun. There I am at Sonic drinking my first vanilla cream Dr. Pepper in forever. There's vanilla cream Dr. Pepper. I was banned from going to Heavener. They wouldn't let me walk. It was dangerous and whatever. Anyway, that was the one joy. Now, I want you to look at this picture. The other pictures I've shown you, I want you to look at my eyes. It's kind of that hope's gone, okay? And look at the way my face is. How off balance. This is what these migraines have been doing to me. It's like I've had a stroke when I've got one. You tell me that it's not... that I'm not hurting, that this isn't happening. It's happening. There's the waterfall at the Runestone. The fun I got to see. It's beautiful there. It's beautiful here. I love it. But I don't get to see it hardly. Now, this is a breakfast on a good day. From the kitchen. Usually there's nothing like this. Usually I have to make my own, which that's my breakfast on the average. It's eggs, scrambled eggs with cheese and Pop-Tarts. It's a pretty picture, so I had to take pictures for therapy. This is my garden I've worked in for the past several months. This is my irrigation system with the bottles. There it is as of the other day. That's my rug that I crochet. That's one of my migraine hats I invented to put ice packets in. Some little crowns I've made, the flip-flops, the hungry caterpillar, the beanie, the little hats I made and sent to the ICU at Children's. Now, we're going to go to the lavender. See this right here? This is a representation of me. This was my hope and stuff. This is before I put it in the ground, before they sprayed the weed killer on me. Before they killed my hope. That's after. They sprayed weed killer. They killed my hopes. They killed my lavender. So, that's basically what I was going to say. I have videos and stuff, but there's not enough time on this video, so thanks for watching.